This is a current love read. The star popping out first. They're definitely looking at you. You are someone that they are highly attuned to at this time. They are watching you. You might be standing out to them. Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, interesting. There might be some sort of upheaval regarding this connection. They might be feeling like it might not work with you. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of not their illusion of you, but their vision of you being wrong and then everything crashing down, right? Like when someone has a crush, you know, we tend to project this kind of fantasy-like approach to a person, and we kind of have rose-colored glasses on at first, and this person is afraid of their feelings because they might feel like they're not seeing you as you are, but they're just afraid of being misled. Aquarius energy. They don't want everything, they don't want to fail, right? They don't want the relationship to fail. They don't want the connection to be a failure around fall. And secrets. This person has a secret. They're a secret admirer. They're hiding the truth and because they also are afraid of how they feel at this time, right? So they're afraid of failure. They're afraid of everything crashing down, you know, because of misled thoughts about you. But there's some sort of, maybe you met them around fall, or something, they're going to reveal themselves around fall. But for right now, they're keeping it a secret because they're afraid. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. This person might be, they might feel like they have to sacrifice something in order to come towards you. So, interesting, because maybe if they explain themselves to you, or if they go after you, right? So this person's looking at you, right? They're afraid of the Tower, you know, everything falling down. That's why they're keeping it a secret. But they might have to sacrifice something in order to come towards you. And, you know, not everything is easy. You know, love isn't easy as well. So relationships are not easy. There might be something around this person that they'll have to give up, which they might feel, okay, so they're afraid of giving up something because they don't want to fail. And, you know, making certain decisions on giving up certain things or people or situations in order to go after their future is scary, because if they make the wrong decision, everything could fall down, right? So at this time, they are afraid of letting you know, or they're afraid of coming towards you because they don't want to fail at whatever they're doing. Maybe it, you know, revolves around work. Delicate balance. Allow the delicious nectar of life to bring you back to your center. So they do feel like you are a good match, right? Even though they're keeping things a secret, even though they're keeping their thoughts, their feelings a secret from you at this time, they're not going after you. It might take a few months, since it's only spring, to come towards you and make this move, right? They're keeping it a secret for now because I guess you have to balance out the pros and cons of what to do. Is, you know, especially if there's some sort of sacrifice involved. Maybe they're in a relationship right now, or there's something that they'll have to give up in order to come towards you. And you have to weigh out your pros and cons. Like, okay, well, if I did come towards this person, then what will happen? And then list it all. And if I didn't, then you have to list it all too. And you kind of have to weigh out everything. So I think there's a third party here. This person might be in a relationship at this moment in time, and obviously you can't date two people at once. Everyone thinks that they can be polyamorous, but like, let's be real here, you cannot. Honestly, everything affects everything. And even if people are convincing themselves that they can love two people at once, yeah, you can love multiple people at once, but you can't be committed that way. It's just strange, and it doesn't work, and there's always jealousy involved. So I think this person knows that they'll have to leave the relationship they're in order to come towards you, but they're curious. They have their eye on you like the star, right? So they're curious. They're feeling worn out with the, Nine of Wands here, the Magician. There's some sort of manifestation that they're trying to create in order to, figure out the right answer, but they want to invest in the right person. So there is curiosity about you. You are the star, like you are shining in their, you're shining in their eyes right now. You are coming from a place of abundance. Like the Queen of Pentacles is very secure. Now that doesn't mean that she's not anxious and has problems, but she can be grounded enough to sit on her throne, watch her pentacles, stay grounded, in what she's doing, and not be bothered by anxiety or what if situations that just kind of push you off track. We also have the Six of Wands coming out. So this person definitely recognizes you as some sort of counterbalance that they would like, right? But they're very afraid to make the next move because it involves sacrifice. Okay, so yeah, that's why they're keeping it a secret, because a man that starts flirting with another woman that's in a relationship already, never good. Vice versa too, right? Like if you're in a relationship and you're looking elsewhere, even if you have a crush on someone that's outside of the relationship, you have to start really evaluating the relationship that you're in. Is this just a fling? Is this just a trigger? Is this just curiosity and nothing more? Is it just about, I forget the word right now, just having different things around, maybe you feel bored with the monotony of a relationship? Or is this something where you're really unhappy in your relationship and you're looking for something more, something better for your soul, right? This person is starting to feel weary about the relationship that they're in. I would say just sit tight. They definitely are feeling defeated, right? Okay, so they know that I feel like they need to get away from whatever relationship they're in. They recognize you as someone that they want to go towards, but they also know that they can't say anything to you because they're in a relationship right now. Even if they're on their way out of one, it's still not the right time to go towards somebody else. If you just, if you're like halfway out of a relationship and you're still in the breakup stages, and then all of a sudden your ex starts to see you dating someone immediately, it's a huge red flag for both people. Because one, as this, the outside person, you meet someone new, and then all of a sudden you realize that this guy is tied to his ex. He's not fully out of the relationship. That's a red flag. And then the ex is going to obviously start looking up who he's dating, because that's what exes do. That's what exes do. So now you're putting your new relationship in trouble because you're not fully out of your old one. You didn't give space and time to, just let it be before you start dating again. So the ex might get involved, right? And mess things up. You don't want to mess up your future, with someone just because you're not fully out. So I would say, stay put at this time. It might take a few months for this person to make a move or just get out of whatever they're in, but they do recognize you as someone that they want to go towards.